first session with, for want of a better term, the big boys, what you take from that, and what happens moving forward into tomorrow based on what you saw with the kids in the scrimmage?
Well, the scrimmage for me changed our mind on 3 or 4 players, so that's what was really unique. Everybody was equal footing, and some guys really emerged. And I thought the tempo of the scrimmage was excellent. I thought the effort was excellent. And then we were surprised by some people that emerged, some people that weren't on the radar came through, and it wasn't that they just showed up today. They've been good players, and then you want to see when the competition goes up if they can be, and they were. So it's changed our mind in the roster for the exhibition game. It's changed our mind on who was going to stay and who was going to go. That's what that stuff does. As far as the big boy group, I think the thing that stood out was the tempo. When you see all NHL players practice together and they're in the right spots, the whole tempo goes up to where at times you're almost running out of drills. You know, you've got what you think is a 45-minute practice, and the next thing the drills, the whole thing's over in 30 minutes. And so we got what we wanted to get, but I was very impressed with the scrimmage, the effort with the scrimmage, and obviously some younger players really came through.
So what happens tomorrow then? What's the?
You know what is it? It's a getaway day, so we're going to go with each group's just going to go once on the ice for an hour, and a lot of this stuff will be just competitive drills with a lot of flow to it. So there'll be a lot of one-on-ones, 2-on-2s, not a lot of team play. There's only one team play drill going in tomorrow that sets up next week, getting ready. But a lot of it is just competitive flow drills that will allow us to have hopefully good tempo.
You mentioned the other day you taking this idea from an NFL coach's playbook. Which NFL coach did you pick their brain on for this concept?
I don't want to say.
Okay.
It's not fair to him.
Okay. With just thought process, Julius Honka played in both the big group and the scrimmage as well.
Yeah, he took part in part of the scrimmage, and we wanted to see how he looked. Because we were doing special teams, we wanted to see how he looked on the power play in our practice, and then obviously the scrimmage. Because of the restrictions, we only had him out there part of the way. But with the puck, he's excellent. I mean, he's an elite player with the puck, and whether he can adjust and become competitive without the puck, that's what exhibition games are for. He's going to get a full opportunity, and we already know how good he is offensively. We know how good his vision is. Now it's, can he compete when the other team has the puck, and that's what we're going to find out.
You talked yesterday about top 9 depth. A guy like Brett Ritchie, he had 16 goals last year, almost all his points on 5-on-5, but skating with a guy like Jason Spezza, taking some turns on what looked to be like a second power play unit. Is he a guy that you like to maybe challenge to take a bigger bite?
Yeah, well, I think there's a lot of those guys. I think our younger guys, whether it's Roussel or whether it's Ritchie or whatever, they're at that stage where they should feel comfortable in the league now. McKenzie, Shore, we like them to take a big step, and a big step is becoming complete 200-foot players where they can contribute in both ends of the rink. And Richie's got a great shot. He gets it away quick. He knows where to play in the slot, so he looks like quite frankly a natural fit on the power play.
But we focus on guys like Hintz or Gurianov or Dickinson. How important is it for Justin Dowling to poke his head up and say, hey, I'm here too?
Well, that's one of the guys that really poked his head up. Him, Smith,
Flynn.
Camano, yeah. We knew Flynn from before. He's a good, solid pro. But I think, for me, Dowling really stepped up. Smith stepped up. Camano stepped up. These are guys that, they put themselves back on the radar. It's nice to see.
How about cut-wise? Is that today, tomorrow?
I don't think we're going to really start making moves until after practice tomorrow. And then Jim will kind of have the early stuff, and then we'll get going later. But I think we want to get down to 2 workable groups when we get back to Dallas, and we'll start the process after practice tomorrow.
You said before it came down here that take 2-3 days before getting an update on Miro Heiskanen. Do you guys have any update on him?
You know what? I haven't heard. Jim probably have info on that. I haven't heard anything in the last 48 hours, to be honest with you.
Thanks, Dave.
Thanks.
Thank you.